right, side to side, up top, everybody in between. Are you ready? I say the 3, you say the 5, and you think. Let's get it going. It's on Improver in 3.
I do love all cats, the better man to scratch, and engross to me to pick up that crap. But I lost my cat, now I'm really sad. For not to be sad, I go to find his bread. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? I used to feel something. I remember when I used to feel something. I remember when I but my cat run away.
Wow. So I don't know how familiar you are with Improver, but I'm subscribed to this guy. I watch pretty much every single video that he puts out. So the first portion of this track here was actually something that he does almost in every single Uber Drive video that he does, which is like a series he has. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but yeah, it was very interesting to see him pull that one out, and also using the English lyrics rather than the Russian. I thought it was pretty funny, but yeah, I think it's overall pretty solid first round from Improver. You know, he had a lot of his moments there, a lot of high moments. I really like his kind of bass lines that he has. Showed a lot of technicality there and a lot of confidence on stage too. So it was a pretty good first round for me.
Yeah. Same for me. Yeah, I'm familiar with his Uber stuff, his YouTube stuff. He's really been popping off lately. And yeah, I recognize the Where's the Cat as well. And I just want to say, like, I feel like him and like what I would expect from Wing is like, you know, their type of style is really what I like in solo beatboxing. Just like simple stuff that really hits like power, but also like beautiful at the same time. Yeah. It just I can't imagine how great he must have sounded live. Like, yeah, Improver sounds like very powerful here. So.
Yeah, like when you look at,
you know,
exactly.
like,
yeah, when you look back at the eliminations, bro, it's like I think he was one of the most powerful ones there for sure, especially his low sounds. Like obviously, like his basses, like you're saying, that's just like one of his strengths. I think as a beatboxer, he's very powerful with his basses. So, and it just plays so well on stage.
And his PF snare, like I would use that for like looping. You know, like that would be. Would not need any effects, just maybe a low cut, and then it's ready.
Yeah,
you know, perfect.
Right, let's get back to the video.
Switch.
Where's the cat? Where's the fire in the rain. I'ma turn up in the sky and I'm running out of way. Fire in the rain. Gonna bring it to the ground, I'm not running out of way. Fire in the rain. I'm a fire in the rain, I'm a fire in the rain. Fire in the rain. I'ma turn into the sky and I'm not running out of way. I said a fire. I said a fire. Fire. I set a fire and I set a fire and no. said up fire. Fire. I said I'm firing up.
That was a sick round for Wing. Dude, I think it's always a risky thing to try to counter somebody, especially with like something they did in the previous round. But I think that Wing actually pulled that off pretty good. I just think like some of Wing's strengths are just like also apply with Improver, so I think it was like a pretty good match there.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I thought that was a very, very strong round for Wing as well. I think he had a lot of confidence on stage. A lot of the reasons why I like Improver's round is very similar to Wing's, but I think Wing's stands out to me a little bit more because I think he had some more creative kind of things going on there, especially with his combinations and his technicality, and his ability to kind of switch up the flow like that and make it sound so great. So I think if we're like trying to think who won the first rounds coming out there, it's close, but I think I'd give the slight edge to Wing.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I give it to Wing just because of the counter partly, and also just mainly the advantage he had for going second. But yeah, like the originality, like I love how he used the like a different kick, you know, like the instead of like the normal kick. Just the tempo changes. The tempo change like in the middle was like a little weird for me. Like at some point I feel like I wasn't sure if it was like a slight mistake or not. But overall it was like really great. Like the ideas, the build up. And yeah, I feel like they're similar in many ways, like Improver and Wing, but they're also so original in their own way. Like so stylish and with so much character, you know.
Yeah, so it's a pretty sick first rounds. I think, I would give it slightly to Wing, but you know, a battle ain't finished until it's over, and Improver can come in here with something absolutely crazy in the second round. So let's see what he comes in with.
Switch!
Crazy there. I think it was pretty solid, strong second round from Improver. You know, just starting off with something we heard from him in the past, but kind of like an updated version with a different kind of variants of his, tokened duck bass, I guess you want to call it. Then just like, kind of like moving on to the lower sound basses that he's kind of like traditionally been using a lot lately. It just plays so powerfully and so powerfully well on stage, to be quite honest. So not really surprised he kind of took that approach. And also, it is a battle at the end of the day, so it kind of works out very well in the battle, just like that kind of style overall. And also, he's just also super confident on stage, and like the structure of it was pretty great, I think. So overall, very solid second round from Improver. Although I think, admittedly, I would want something a little bit more impactful. I think, just because for me personally, I thought he was down a little bit from the first round, so I'd like want something like absolutely next level, maybe like some crazy technical combinations that I know he's capable of because I watch his videos all the time. So I was hoping he'd maybe take a little bit of a different approach here in the second round. Don't get me wrong, I love his baselines and stuff, but I feel like he could have used something like. I think he needed to use something like next level to kind of get him over the edge and take the battle. But yeah, how do you feel?
Yeah, I honestly, again, I feel the same way. Like that duck sound gets me every time, you know. But then I feel like the kind of catch of this round is the power and again like the bases and mainly the cleanliness with the power. I feel like that's the main plus that he has going for this round. But then I'm not sure it will be enough if Wing just brings out something that Wing usually does. Not saying that Improver's round wasn't good. It was really, really good. It's just knowing what Wing can really bring out with a little more style, with a little more flair. It can really, yeah. But again, the battle's not over yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Wing came in with.
Switch.
No. Wing style. Want some more? Want some more? Want some more? Want some more? I want it. You know that I'll be like, woo! One more time. She knows the body too. She knows the body too.
Time.
Wow. All right. Yeah, that's a strong second round from Wing. I think that puts the nail in the coffin, honestly, for me. I really loved what Improver did in this battle, but I just feel the kind of variety that Wing showcased here in the second round, especially. Also bringing back the flashback there from his BBU battle against, oh my God, who did he battle that in his battle? I can't remember.
Tropical. I think.
Yeah, Tropical, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He used something he used against Tropical in his battle, so yeah, it's a little flashback there. It's been almost 2 years, which is crazy to think. But yeah, that was crazy from Wing in second round. A lot of variety there, a lot of clean, crazy combinations. You know, that kind of Wing style that you alluded to a little bit earlier. He just pretty much showcased that perfectly there. I like the kind of structure that he used. He just had fun with it at the end of the day, and it was just so effective in the battle. It just worked out very well. So, yeah, I think Wing won this battle, bro.
Yeah. The same goes for me. And honestly, just after he did the counter, and then like he said something like, "Oh, it's Wing style" or something like that. Like somewhere in the back of my head, I was like, "Oh, it's over," you know, in the sense that exactly what I was talking about, like the style and flair. As long as he did that, you know, because I feel like Improver was playing a little bit too safe, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not a solo beatboxer. I'm just a fan that loves the game, and I really appreciated how Wing brought in that BBU round as well. That it's really a crowd pleaser in many ways, and also yeah, it just works really well for battles like structure wise. Putting that there, like the counter wasn't even it wasn't and did not have to be the highlight of the round. it was just kind of like making a point that I can do something like very original and stylish, and he went for it, and yeah, loved the energy.
All right, so
And
I'm going to do my prediction here. I do think that Wing won, but I know we'll see the judges' scorecard. So I think Improver did enough to probably get a nod from one of them. I'm gonna say a 4-1 for Wing. What do you think?
yeah, I think 4-1 or 5-0. I love Improver. I love what he does. I watch his videos all the time. But yeah, just Wings also, he did great. Like this battle, he was really controlling the energy, and I feel like he used the going second advantage really well. So
Yeah, that is a good point.
I
I was like, yeah,
yeah
you definitely got to take that into consideration. Going second in a battle scenario is such a massive advantage, especially at a higher level.
yeah definitely.
All right, let's see.
GBB23 right here, live and direct. One more time, we had Wing versus Improver. Only one can move on, though. We go to our esteemed judging panel. Judges, it'll be blue for Wing, red for Improver.
審査の方に入っていきます。青がウィング、赤がインプローバー。
Crowd, help me out. I said 3, y'all said 2 and the 1. Going to our judges in 3. Give it up for Wing!
All right, so we do get a 5-0 from Wing. Not too surprised there. Like we said earlier, he just won the battle at the end of the day, and that's ultimately what matters, right? He did enough in the judges' eyes to pull through, and yeah, just watching the video here now. Admittedly, guys, like whoever watches me a lot knows that I already know the results of this, but this is the first time that I am watching these videos, so I guess it's a little bit unfair for me to do a prediction, but I can still try to at least like seeing the works of like actually what happened. I just think it's still pretty fun to kind of like predict this, the number of like judges who voted for who and whatnot. So yeah, 5-0 for Wing, not surprising, just based on what we saw here. So
Yeah, same for me. I feel like Wing really won the narrative here, just the whole battle. And yeah, great music from both beatboxers, both legends, really.
And it really sucks at the same time for me though, because Improver is my favorite beatboxer, solo beatboxer. So I really want to see him succeed at GBB because I do think he has like all the potential to make it all the way. And when I was making my predictions before the event happened, I predicted that Improver would make it to the finals against River. Unfortunately, he gets knocked out here against Wing, and like you said, I feel like he was holding back. Not so much like holding back. He was playing it a little bit too safe there. Just kind of going
Yeah.
for that long, bass heavy kind of routine, which I feel like if he mixed in, had a little bit more variety with his like crazy technicality, I feel like it would have been a closer battle. But it is what it is. The cards were played out the way they were, and yeah, Wing took it deservingly.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Like, yeah, I don't know what Improver's strategy was, but it does feel like he would have had something better in his back pocket. But yeah, still, like, I would like just watching this makes me really, really excited to be in Japan in November, just seeing all these amazing beatboxers. Because yeah, no, I mean, I'm not just a fan of looping, I'm also a fan of beatboxing in general, and yeah, I would love to see all these amazing beatboxers on stage. Improver would be really crazy to hear live.
Yeah,
I would be right in the front row,
yeah, he has that crazy.
be as close to the subwoofer as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Just like always, links will be in the description to the original video. Go check it out. Go leave it a like if you enjoyed what you heard. Go check out Swiss Beatbox as well. They have all the videos for the event being uploaded now, so go leave them a sub if you want to stay up to date and with what they're releasing for this event. If you want to support me, though, leave a like on this video. You can sub to my channel. Check out my Discord channel as well. Links is in the description to that. And Duncan.
Yeah, and if you want to support me, you can sub to my channel or follow me on Instagram under the name Duncan Loops.
And other than that, we will see you in the next Beatbox reaction video.